Hey everyone, I want to quickly share what I got at the Naperville Doll and Teddy Bear show, but I also want to talk about it briefly because it was my first doll show and it was such a wonderful treat. It was so lovely. It was in the most beautiful hotel I have ever been in. Everyone there was so very sweet, and the show was pretty small, I'd say, at least compared to like other toy shows I've been to, but every vendor had really, really great items. So, oh my gosh, probably the most probably the most exciting thing is that I ran into my favorite YouTuber, Ashley from QP83, and she was there with her mom, who also has a YouTube channel, and then their little girls that often appear. So I got a photo with her and we talked briefly. I got a shout out in her video. So that was like, oh my gosh, it didn't even feel real when I turned around and saw her. So that was really nice. The other thing is that I did take my smart doll. I'll do a video on her soon. Sorry. But yeah, me and her went matching. Not in this outfit. We had really cute pink tops. But yeah, me and her went matching and we were twinning. I had my hair like hers. And we got a lot of compliments. My favorite compliment, like ever, top tier for me, is getting like told that I look like a doll, or anything doll related compliment for me. That is like top tier. So it was really fun. She got a lot of attention because of that. Because we were twinning, people were saying like, "Oh, is that your mini me?" And a lot of people hadn't ever seen a smart doll either. I mean, I hadn't until I got her. So yeah, it was really fun to be matching with her and to go to a doll show with her. So back to the dolls that I got. I did only get two. Like I said, it was a small show, but I'd say most of the dolls there were like Barbie. And I also didn't want to spend too much. So the first doll that I got, this vendor actually had like 3 boxes of Jenny, Lika, and then their friend characters. So that was really fun. I did only get this one doll because she's just so cute. For me, it was her little collar and hat that were just like the sweetest things ever. Honestly, I think if she wasn't wearing the hat when I bought her, I might have not have picked her. The seller had these very detailed cards with the dolls. So this is the doll from the Calendar Girl series from August. So I think the vendor was telling me that there would be a doll released every month, and so this was the August doll. And all her dolls, like the Lika and Jenny dolls, were from the 90s and from Japan. They also had Lika Castle dolls, which I didn't know too much about before. Apparently any doll that says Lika Castle is because it's from the Lika Castle in Japan, which I think is like the equivalent of like an American Girl doll store. So she had a lot of those and people were really freaking out over those. Those are a really popular booth. But yeah, I got her for $40, which I think is pretty reasonable because I have seen their prices on eBay. I know they're very hard to get. She is so cute. I didn't notice until I got home that she had this cute little drink, which I think is supposed to be a cocktail. It is so cute and it makes me love her even more. And when I got her, I got this official Takara stand for her, which is really pretty. There was also another like Jenny friend that I was interested in, but she was $60, and I was like, yeah, I am not gonna spend $100 on 2 dolls. And I'm glad I didn't because I don't think it would have been worth it. I am so happy with just her. I'm really surprised at how much I really love her because honestly, guys, I usually don't go for blonde dolls because I don't like it when I have dolls that look similar or the same, and so I try not to get too many dolls with the same hair color. But I love her so much. It really is like quality over quantity, even though they're all obviously high quality. But I'm so happy with just this one doll because honestly I liked all the ones she had, but they're pretty expensive, at least for my budget. But yeah, and then the second doll I got, I freaked out when I saw her. Um, this is a little mismatched doll, and this is the sporty girl, but I think this might have been the doll that was sold in a gift set because she is wearing Uptown Girl's clothes. So she was actually a little rough when I bought her. She was $20, but I was able to get her for 15 because she actually had a rip in her sleeve and some dirt on her knees. But I usually like wipe that off and, you know, sewed that back up, and I fixed her hair. It was not so nice before, but it's really pretty now. See, I'm so happy because I've been really wanting these dolls, and so I didn't expect at all to find her. So yeah, I am super duper happy with how that show went. And thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.